Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I'm your host, Sir Stephen Topham the third at your service. We're going to be talking about something really seriously right now. You know, we were talking in the previous podcast about telephone numbers, debit cards, account numbers, etc., all going down the line, right? Now we're going to talk about the Norfolk Railway's hidden little secret, right? The biggest little secret that you never heard of, right? Right, we all talk about our numbers very seriously and they always come out to light, right? Right, we're going to make this quite clear and crystal why the Norfolk Railway is messed up so badly, right? I'm now just going to their website just for their safeguard purposes because I always have to go through everything they go through, right? Right, when people ring them up, as they say, telephone number, whatever you want to call it, right? Right, their telephone number is the key to all of it all. Right, we all establish that you can actually contact them, and that's no lie. Right, they're probably thinking of changing their number. Right, as example, which they can do, and they would totally screw up. Why? Right, they say follow on Facebook, Instagram, and all the other parts as well, which I would advise you not to in any angle. And the first thing is, let's give out the code 01263, which does look like a Chroma code or NATFA code or whatever, Sodor code. Then you've got to work out why is there a 8, a 20, and 800, right? You can't do nothing with the zeros, that's the starters. Right? 8 plus 2 equals 10. And then the other part is 8. Why? It goes up to 18. So what engine or what spec or what you call 18? Why is 18 so important? Right? We establish everything that's unfolded here. You got a 10 and you got an 8. Who do we appreciate? Right? The Norfolk Railway is stuck on that number. If you ring them up, it goes into the automated service, right? Very crap service, and you're not going to get nowhere, right? I advise you not to book any tickets with Stephen Allen or anybody else, even Paul Plaxton, of course, as I call him, right? Plaxton was one of the Diesel team members, right? And he follows Devious Diesel's orders, right? All the way through, right? He hasn't bumped into me. When he saw me, he was scared. He was booting me out. He was doing everything he can to the T, and he acknowledged that he screwed up, right? The Devious Diesel team, right? We always tend to always do our research before we jump in with the hot bag, obviously. We established that the DMU that they created was a load of horse shit. Excuse my language, because they should not done that. They could have done something more really useful than that. You know, a DMU is just a bloody damn diesel, multiple unit, which they always travel bloody under by. Because it's a diesel team action, not a steamy action. The steam team has already done their part of let's say, go through it again, and then obviously adding the next bit in. Diesels like Plaxton, Devious Diesel, Daisy, and all the others, they all screwed up. Why? Right, let's take the North Norfolk Railway for what it is, right? We established their Facebook pages are coming down. Why? Because I am reporting them. Why? Well, so when they got an 2 8, normally a 16, blah blah blah, and that, then they got to acknowledge, oh, they got 8-2 as a 10, obviously, and then you got an 8 who do appreciate. The problem is they screwed up. Never boot a member of the family out of the premises. Why? Norfolk Railway think they're clever? Right. let's take it for another example, right? People are trying to like it, love it, Facebook page it. I said, screw it. It's best to screw them because in the day, they're not helping you, they're not helping anyone else, right? We're all established, right? Every engine number has a DNA code, right? To every person on this premises or outside the premises, it doesn't matter. Works both ways, right? Right? Everybody says, right, let's say, but like, there's a cat within every number. So let me tell you something. Every day the North Norfolk Railway screwed up with their bloody telephone number. They screwed up so damn bloody badly they won't be getting any more people. Why? They're so screwed up they don't even realise they booted out someone they needed. So work it out. What did the Plax, what does the diesel team do when they've been fighting along fighting the steamies, us lot, plus myself, on top, smack in the middle, right? The problem is they lost respect because they're gonna lose more now because the more they do, the harder it gets, right? A lot of people said that I got connections everywhere, right? Colleagues, etc., etc. But I already know what's playing out before it jumps off the cliff, as they say. But it's reality, right? The North Norfolk Railway is not going to go nowhere, but it's just a bad. As long as Claxton is doing his dirty work, right, and everything else, bad things come now for a moment. Why? The good things are also coming, but bad things come first because they always need fucking fixing. Right? We're not swearing for no reason, may I add. But let's type in the Norfolk Railways. Let's say famous DMU. Let's put that way, alright? We all know that the Norfolk Railway's got hidden secrets, right? But no one knows why. Why is it so popular? Because of the Northwestern Railway Company. Now, if the Norfolk Railway wants to play games, right? They're playing a dangerous game on all of you. So they got that. So why was number 10 and number 8 so damn important? 10 means me. Why? Because I was born on the 10th of October. But the year date was on my other telephone number. So what happened? The Norfolk Railway screwed up. So what do you end up with? Nothing. Right? When we all look at the DMU, they got promoted, got done with, and everything else. I said they screwed up big time. Right? Even the North Norfolk Railway, friends of the North Norfolk Railway, they all screwed up. Right? Right? Let's. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give out the admins' names because I really like to screw them over, to be honest. Because they are getting targeting the wrong people. Right? Let's take it for example. Right? Everything. Everybody appreciated everything right up to 2019. I said, yeah, well, what? So what happens when the North Norfolk Railway screws up? Think about it. What did they do wrong that they could have got right the first time and make sure that... Right, let's take it for another example. They tell you to get involved, they tell you to do this, they tell you to do that. Don't. They screwed up. People are panicking. People are getting pissed off. People don't want to go to the North Norfolk Railway / the Northwestern Railway Company right now. Why? Because the bounce is out of bounds. So what happens when the North Norfolk Railway screwed up? You got Paul Muxton and his bloody fucking cronies, excuse my language. But it actually proves a point, right? a lot of people said, "Oh, we done this, we done that." I said, "Don't screw up, because if you screw up, everything else gets screwed up." So what happens when everything unfolds correctly? Everybody gets what they need, but they're not going to get what they need right now. So work it out. You always think Norfolk is Norfolk. It isn't Norfolk. Get upside down and look it. It's realistic after all. You know, people are saying, "Oh, we don't live in Wellsworth." Yes, we do. In every angle. Because it's a certain way we always think. We know what we're doing, we know what we're accomplishing, and we know what we're understanding. But when it all comes down to you, then people in the North Norfolk Railway screwed up. You can't blame the people that got booted out in 2019, and you can't blame me either, because I was booted out along with them. So work it out. All famed, or the police got misled. So what happens when the North Norfolk Railway screws up? They cry wolf now, don't they? They cry wolf because they can't sort their own bloody problems correctly. Do you know what? They're so damn scared that they don't even realise what they lost. So work it out. So when you look at the building of Sheringham Station, /Molesworth Station, right? David Cook, which is the COOKE, right, is posting a lot of pictures of all of the North Norfolk Railway, /the North Western Railway, right? They say, "Oh, we the best, we got this, we got that, boom, 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 boom." And what happens? It goes to Paul Muxton, which is Plaxton, and Plaxton is taking orders from Diesel, which is true. Diesel tells them to do this, this, and this, and this. Why? They screwed up. So what happens when you haven't got the fat man to protect you all up there? You've screwed up. So what happens when people screw up things? Then they fucked up everything else. Then people start to panic. Big panics. Right? People know what's unfolding correctly and what isn't. People are dressed up like loony bins. I said no. Half the time what goes on that premises is not always the best option. Why? The North Norfolk Railway will end up losing. Why? Right? I'm monitoring all of you from a distance. I don't need to jump in, just need to bear a bit of reassurance of respect. But the North Norfolk Railway are not going to give it to you on a silver platter. Why? They lost respect, they lost dignity, they lost honesty, they lost trust, they lost everything. Why? Is the North Norfolk Railway gonna stand down? Not yet. Why? Because they got to make one more slip up and I'm up there. Right? I may know everything about them, inside and out. Who do we appreciate in the end? People won't respect the North Norfolk Railway for much longer. Right? We are on the 24th, which is the dead day for them right now. Right? They're going to go crying wolf. Right? Let me give you a hint. Right? The North Norfolk Railway will be, at this point now, they are dead. Why? On the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, right up to 31st, they're all active. Why? Because now they are crying wolf when they want everything on a silver platter. They want this, they want that, they want this, they want that. It's not about the wants. It's about understanding what people's needs are and understanding people's disabilities. You know, when the North Norfolk Railway cries wolf for volunteers, what are they going to do? They're going to screw it up even more. Why? Because I monitor their activity, right? I'm only doing what I was set out to do, right? Realistically, I'm doing it in realistic form. No joke, no harassment. Why? They screwed up. So every time they screw up, right, there's going to be people, right, that are going to look at the North Norfolk Railway and never look back. Why? I put you in a position where you feel comfortable, right? Don't go up there, right? Because you're not gaining in anything. You're not. It's it's a it's a no go area, right? Because when you want to go up there, you feel like, oh, it's my job. Oh, it's my voluntary job. What do? I help you liberate that and say, leave it alone. Leave it alone. The more you leave it alone, the better. Because the more you go in, well, I'm not up there. You're a bit what you would call a dead donkey, basically, right? So when people cry wolf, quite instantly, they think of 18. They think of 8 plus, let's say, 10 and 8. Who do we appreciate? So work it out. Don't appreciate the diesels for what they've done because they don't deserve it. So when you think of 01263 82 800, you're going to end up with a big problem. You know, a lot of people just don't look at it correctly. Why? When you got an 82 plus equals 10, which is true, and then you got an 8, which is left over, who do we appreciate? The problem is a lot of people don't realise it was 58. 1958. So when you've got 1958 and you've got number 10, what happened? Why was 10 so fucking important? It was a code for the North Norfolk Railway on a long run. My grandfather's year of year that he was on that platform, on platform 2 of Sheringham Station, Sir Topham Hatt the First, 1958. That's why the 8 was left out and there was no 5. And you had the 19 added on to it. 1958. And then why is a 10 on the end? Think about it. 10? Why is a 10 up there? Ask yourself a question. The number was right in front of your eyeballs. So when you look at the North Norfolk Railway's bloody damn number, for example, right? What do you actually see? So when I say 8 plus 2 equals 10, right? What is he giving? Was what was the North Norfolk Railway given? You got 1958 and now you got 10. Work it out, you bunker assholes. Do I have to swear at you to get you going? I said, why are the numbers are in reverse? Why is there 3 zeros? You completely screwed yourselves up because you booted me out. So when you bring up 01263 820 don't bother. You get into the ultimatum surface. You won't get nowhere. Because that's what they call themselves. The mud will go nowhere. Ding, 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 ding. But it isn't. It's a Northwestern Railway that actually works better on their level. But we work on a different price scale. So work out. You got 8. Why is there 5 involved? 58. Right? Then add a 19 on the end. Then you got 8 plus 2 equals 10. Why? Let me give you a data. Let me put you in another way of thinking, right? You got 8 plus 2 equals 10, right? And you got 1958. Why is number 10 important? You obviously don't realise, do you? North Norfolk really screwed themselves over and they don't even realise who they appreciate. They appreciate my grandfather, Sir Topham the First, and myself. Why? Grandfather and grandson are identical near enough. And we do appreciate that way, but we go to arms and legs and we correct everything. So work it out. You got 1958 and you basically got number 10. Why was 10 a lucky number? Let me put this in perspective for you. 7 plus 3 equals 10. What was the actual number? Who was 73? If I know my calculations correctly, I'm gonna fucking put you in your places. It always starts with the biggest puzzle of all, right? I know every one of you on that platform, right? I don't need to be lectured. I don't need to be discriminated. And nor should nobody else. Fuck's sake, that's why I always work hard. Why was 3 plus 7 involved? Equals 10. Why? He was 3. He was 37. Porter, 37. I'll give you something to look at and you'd be flaming damn sorry, Norfolk Railways. You're targeting somebody more powerful than you put together. The community will back me up 100% on all of it. And you're about to go your downfall. And you will work out who your number 10 is. But when you put 37 in play, watch out. Because you're now going to be targeting someone more powerful than you. Because I had enough of the North Norfolk Railway treating me with this fucking respect. No offence, obviously, for swearing, but there you go. Right? Let me give you a big fucking wake-up call. I think somebody's going to wake up to this, and they're going to flaming wake up and realise, oh shit. You really want to know who Porter 37 was? I'm now going to reveal that answer to you. The person that you screwed over. Go and fuck yourselves, Norfolk Railway, because your justice just come in. Why was 8 plus 2 equals 10? Then make it 37. Porter 37. Then add my other grandfather on top, 1958. You screwed yourselves over, Norfolk Railway, and I'm coming for you. Everyone's expected. You've got the Cooper family in one swing. Obviously, G.H. Cooper, born in November. Now you screwed up. Porter 37. So when you got the truth in black and white, why was number 10 put in place? 3 plus 7, sir, equals 10 after all, Thomas. In every angle. And then you got 8 with 1958, which is the Hatt family member. Wake up! Oh, it doesn't end there. So, the North Norfolk Railway screwed up. I warned you, and now I've got you right where I need you. Yeah, keep looking at that screen. This is a wake-up call in every angle. But it doesn't even stop there in every angle. So when you think about it in the longer one, you screwed up in every angle. And I don't take threats from no one or any angle. So when you think of the Coopers started it all, the Hats follow suit. Why? Let me put this in perspective. There's only 3 families that are connected properly to a T. So when you got 37 and you got 58, right? 3 plus 7 equals 10. So work it out. When you got 8 plus 2, same bloody answer. Why? 10, 10. Why? October the 10th, 1983. Like I said about telephone numbers, 838158. Why? In every day, you don't know how lucky they are. The Norfolk where they don't give a shit. Because they don't give a shit about you lot. You know, I'm trying to safeguard you all, but all you're doing is mouth off, la 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 la, bang. You want to go working on there? Watch it. Because at the end of the day, watch it from distance. Don't be on the premises. Because you're screwed up. You know, when people do things to people, they don't spit them in the faces, that's for starters. So when you really look back and realise how screwed up the North Norfolk Railway has become, you're ending up with a big problem. A big, big problem. You see, they're creating the Island Swan Song, but they're not. The thing was, the whole truth was there in black and white. So when people ask you, why are all these families connected? Why are these people connected? Why are these? Just remember, when you want something bad enough, who else in the Cooper family? Let me say my grandfather, G.H. Cooper, born Porter 37, 3 plus 7 equals 10. Right? 8 plus 2 equals 10. Why? You see, now, who did we appreciate? 1958. And then you basically got the final result. It all adds up when things come to shove. There's always an answer for everything. So you got the Coopers, you got the Hats, and then that's that. Why? Plus you got the Manson family on top of that, who are my extended family. But we are the Hat family in general. So work it out. An HTT, alive and well, me obviously, and at the end of the day, you losing out, Norfolk Railway. You lost. Why? Because I already figured you out. So when you ring up the Norfolk Railway, don't bother ringing them. Because all they're going to do is abuse the system, abuse the community, abuse the system, the whole whack. And then people are going to cry wolf to me. Why? Two really useful. Regardless of my language, I really do respect that people understand where I'm coming from. The Cooper family will always be part of that fake way as well. So when you think of two grandfathers of mine, the Hatts and the Coopers, work it out. It all makes sense, don't it? And the North Norfolk Road's got nothing left to stand on. They lost. If anybody's on that premises doing what they should be doing on a day-to-day basis, don't. Your badges are useless. Because all you're doing is making the wrong move. So look at what's achieved already so far. You're nearly at the halfway point, right? You're about to go through another half. That's third generation. Then the fourth will come in, and then the fifth. And then you've got to work out the Norfolk women are fixed, sir. Yes, they are, Thomas, at all times. And they're going to realise how screwed up they are. In the description, I will put every damn bloody detail what I just been talking about. No more disputes, no more arguments, and they'd be screwed as hell. Why? They fucked themselves before they jump off the cliff. Thank you very much.